Today we are going to see how to connect two systems using a switch. So for this purpose we are going to use the Cisco Packet Tracer, which is one of the most predominantly used software to understand the basics of networks. So the Cisco Packet Tracer provides quite a number of options to visualize each and every network component that is related to Cisco Corporation. And here, if you are going through this one, we have a number of network devices. It includes routers, switches, hubs, wireless devices, security devices, and multi-user components as well. We have end devices like those PCs, laptops, TV, wireless tablets, whatever that can be connected in a network can be easily visualized over here, and these are some of the connections, right? So in our sort of experiment, we are just going to use a switch. Probably it can be placed here. Okay, we are using a 2960 switch, and you can even rename the name switch, but let it be as such. I don't think there is a purpose here to especially change the name of a switch, uh, since the experiment is done on an experimental basis, right? So here you can opt for a PC. You can place a PC over here. You can place some other PC over here. So basically, uh, we have placed two PCs. One is PC0 and another one is PC1. Right. So next is the type of connection which we need to establish. Probably most of the people may not be aware of the types of connections that are available. Though sometimes they may be aware of the things, but may not be more familiar with the implementation. So here we have something like connecting to a console and copper straight through cables, copper crossover cables, fiber, phone lines, coaxial cables, serial DC, serial DT, optical cables, IoT custom cables, and USB cables. So sometimes we may not be familiar with the usage. So in order to first of all find the usage, you can use this particular option automatically, which helps you to automatically choose the connection. So here you could see that this copper straight through cables are used. So right here the connection has initiated, but the connection is yet to be initiated through the switch. Since we know that the copper straight through cables are used, you can just attach here also. You cannot attach a copper straight through cable in a USB or RS to serial port. You have to connect it to a fast Ethernet port, and this can also be connected to some, yeah, that's fine to see. So here the connection is established. So these two indications show that the connections are established with initiated with respect to the interfaces. Here the connection is to be established. So the next thing is that need to configure the network. A switch is a device which connects two systems or two nodes or more than two nodes in the same network. But in order to connect to different networks, you need to go on with the concept of routers. If you remain in the same network, you can just go on with switches. Right now, let us take the PC. Here you can find the control panel. You can switch off, switch on. You can change the network devices, modules, etc. Over here you can attach headphones, microphones, whatever. Maybe some these models are completely customizable. So our objective is to change the IP address. So you can go to the desktop, you can directly go to the IP configuration, or you can go to the command prompt, wherever you are much convenient to set the IP. So here we are going to set a static IP. Here we are not going to hit a dynamic one. We are not going to use a DHCP server. So here, let us use a class C IP address, which can be used in common networks. The subnet mask will be generated by default. It is not required to configure the gateway as of now. Configuring it also doesn't make much difference over here. So once you made this one, yes, the IP address will be configured. You can just check it using the command ipconfig. You can find that the IP address is set. Okay, since this is also available in the same network, you can just configure it with a class C IP address, that is 192.168.100.2, and the subnet mask will be generated immediately. It is auto generated. This can be made customizable, but that depends on how you are going to split the network. And here also you can just check. Yes, IP config, and you can find. Now we know the IP address, so we can use a ping command to communicate with the other system. Yes, we are getting a reply. Also, this can also be systematically verified using a protocol data unit. What if this doesn't belong to the same network? For example, you take a new network like 101.2. Yes. Now I am trying to run the ping command. Yes, the same ping command. So it is not possible to get a response. Instead, you get a response like request timeout. So this belongs to another network, that can be verified very easily. You just see, this is 192.168.1.1 is its network address, and 2 is its host address. Right. So we are just changing it to right. So there are different mechanisms. One of the mechanisms to check the connectivity is to use a ping message, ping command. Another one option that the Cisco Packet Tracer provides us is adding a simple PDU. And what you have to do is just place it over here, and you have to fix the destination, right? And here we have the simulation mode, where you can just adjust the movement of the packet. I am reducing the speed so that you could clearly visualize it. So this is an ICMP packet. Usually we are using an ICMP packet to find out whether there are connection related issues or so ping is a ICMP command. So now let us start the simulation. So it is reaching the switch. Yes, it has reached the switch. Next it has to reach. Yes, it has reached to PC0. Now it has to give its response back. Yes. So this transaction was quite easier. And for example, if we are just changing the network, we saw it earlier that the ping didn't work. Let us check whether it is working. So let us delete the earlier uh, things. Okay, now let us just initiate yeah, so let's simulate. So this is the ICMP packet. Now it has to, we are going to check whether it is going to reach I think some sort of, so definitely it's not going to reach anywhere. Let us check. So here itself we could just identify that this the status itself shows that the communication cannot be made. Yes.